from Superior Solutions Studios. I know you guys are tired of seeing me on here, okay, with one, no makeup, no wig, no nothing. But listen, I don't care. I'm very interested in you guys getting the necessary information and education that you need. Today, I want to talk about how to get high limit business credit cards, okay, because I know business funding is very trendy right now. You see it all over Instagram, all over Facebook about how people are getting $100,000 loan limits, $20,000, $50,000 credit cards, getting auto loans in their business name, and more. So let's talk about the key factors and how to get approved for these type of lines of credit and business credit cards, and also ways that you could possibly leverage on it. All right, so um, one of the key factors that I noticed in my years of being an entrepreneur and building my own business credit and also other clients' business credit is that it all ties back to your personal credit. Okay, uh, you have two ways that you can actually build your business credit. Okay, so you can either take a much longer route, which would be to do the net 30 and net 60 term, which is when you gain 4 to 6 net 30 accounts and you rotate them, right? You want to make those two on time payments before, that 30-day term. So you can do that. But keep in mind when you do the net 30, the net term trick, or you're actually building out your business credit, that could take a while. Uline has recently updated their terms and said that they no longer report to Dun and Bradstreet or report any business credit reporting agency until after you have made 6 on-time invoices with them. So they're no longer two invoices like at the beginning of the year how I was promoting that for you guys are seeing that. So just keep in mind that when you do the net terms, yes, this is a way that you can build your business credit. And also, it's a way that you can um, get guaranteed business funding without using a PG. No PG, which is no personal guarantee, no cosigner. You don't have to use your personal credit, right? If you don't want to use your personal credit, you have little to bad credit or no credit at all, and you have a business, you're tired of using the money that you have incoming in, right? And you want to solely get business funding off of your business credit, then you have to take the net 30, the net term route, right? Which is getting services and goods, and merchandise and stuff. And you have to pay that back within 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, or sometimes even a week if you're in the trucking industry. Okay. So when we're doing the net terms accounts, a lot of them, just as a recent update, like I said, with Uline for sure, you have to make 6 on-time invoices before they accept approving any of your business trade references. Okay, and the business trade references is just pretty much like business trade lines or accounts that you add to your business credit reports like Dun and Bradstreet, Small Business Equifax, Small Business Experience, and FICO, and it builds your portfolio strong enough to where when you go apply for business credit cards through Chase, Citi, Bank of America, whoever, you can solely go off of the business credit report. And you having well, honestly, when you're building it out like that, I would have 10 accounts or more. Okay. So having 10 net term accounts or having 10 accounts in general reporting as business trade references, and that can be 4 to 6 net term accounts, and that could be 4 or 5 other or that could be 4 other business credit cards, right? Or business to business relationships. Once you report all of those trade references, then you can get like high limit business credit cards, or you can get high limit lines of credit, which is business loans. Okay, so you could always take the net term route, or if you have good personal credit, like a credit score of 680 or above, right, with zero delinquencies, and a delinquency could be a credit report inquiry of three inquiries or more annually. It could be any type of collections, whether that's medical, a light bill, or whatever. Um, Depending on how your student loans are reporting, okay, if they're reporting delinquently, that could be a delinquent. And bankruptcies, evictions, repossessions, all of those things, those negative accounts, anything that you owe that's reporting on your credit report, you don't want to have any of these going on or reporting on there. Um, so as long as you have good credit, you don't have any delinquencies, you have a credit score of 680 or above, Then you can use yourself what's called a personal guarantee. And when you become a PG, then you can start applying for some business credit cards out the gate. You can skip doing the net 30 term. You can skip paying Uline and Quill and Granger and Staples and Amazon. You could skip paying them people 6 invoices to start building a business credit profile. When you can go straight to business credit, credit card stacking and business credit card funding, like loans and stuff. And even going straight to getting auto loans and stuff in your business name, right? So um, now let's talk about like how to get the high limits, right? Because I've already went down the two different ways you can actually get business credit cards, right? Or start to get that or build business credit. You can take the net term or you can use your personal credit and be a personal guarantee, which is the quicker route. Either way, it doesn't take no more than 6 months for both options, okay? Building business credit does not take a full year. It takes you the most probably 6 months, okay? So if you decide to take the no PG route and go solely off of your business credit, then there's a couple of factors you have to take in consideration when it comes down to trying to get high limit credit card funding or high limit, lines of credit, business loans. Um, for credit cards, for no PG credit cards, right? They look at your business age, okay? And then they go by all of the other lender compliance factors that I always talk about on my YouTube channel, which is, do you have an LLC, S corp or C corp, so your article of operation, an EIN number, a business phone number, a business website domain, a business professional email, and all the other things I always talk about, right? So, and does all of that stuff match, like right, like the phone numbers and all that stuff. So, it goes solely off of the lender compliance things, okay? Your business formations and also your business age. Now, there are some business credit cards that you can get that is no PG, okay? That you can get with your business being less than 2 years. But a lot of the no PG cards, in order for you to get some high limits with them, you do want to be 2 years or older. Okay. Um, Truist Bank is a bank that actually, when you get a business bank account with them, they do no doc, right? No docs, which means like no bank statements or business financials and stuff. They're solely going off of your business formations, right? And how long you've been in business, but you have to be in business 2 years or more. Okay. So there are some business credit cards that we can get through different banks that does not require our social security, that does not require us having to have good credit, but will solely go off of the business credit reports. Okay. Now, if we decide that we want to get high limit cards and we want to accelerate the business funding, right? And you want to go the PG route and use your personal credit, then this is where you will get most likely guaranteed high limit funding or high limit credit cards. But let me tell you the key to this. Now, with PG funding, they will pull your personal credit, right? We know this. It's personal guarantee funding. They will pull your credit. But you can have a good credit score, right? You can have 700, you can have zero delinquencies and all of that good jazz. And when you get approved for the credit card, you might only get approved for $5,000, $10,000, $15,000, right? But for you to get that $20,000 or more, you're gonna need to have a personal credit card of at least $5,000 or more because you need to show credit worthiness of how you revolve or how you're using that $5,000 credit card or more. If you don't have a high limit personal credit card already reporting, then you can't really expect to get a high limit, credit card for your business because remember, especially if your business is less than a year old, remember you are a PG. So they're going to go off of your information, right? As the business owner or as the co-signer. Okay. So that is a really high key that I think a lot of us don't really know. We would apply for cards, apply for cards, apply for cards, But some of us have never had a credit card of $2,000 or more, or even $500 or more, okay? Or some of us have never even had our own unsecured personal credit card, and you've only been solely going off of secured credit cards, and that's okay too. So there's a couple of hacks to get us there. All right. If you have some extra funding, some extra money, right, and you know you need to build your personal credit, then get secure credit cards of, multiple limits. I would say $2,000 or more. If you got $5,000, put it in there, do what you need to do. So that way, when you apply for business credit cards, you can get those high limits. Um, if you don't, right? Because everybody's Christmas time, so everybody does not have the money to spend right now. If you don't, I have officially opened up my credit repair part of my business once again. Okay. And if you guys know me, I did credit repair back in 2017 and I stopped actually just last year. So, because I got more into business funding is fun, right? And you get way more money on this end of the table versus personal funding. But I decided to open it back up and I'm doing $99 credit repair. Okay. $99 credit repair is very feasible to anybody in any situation. But the reason why I'm doing this is because in order for you guys to start getting high limit business funding, that's business credit card stacking and business loans. In order for you to get that, you have to have good personal credit, especially when we're talking about business loans. Okay, and that's a whole nother video for a whole nother conversation. But with business funding, and especially if you're trying to accelerate that and you need money right now to buy your truck, you ain't trying to wait. You're not trying to use your money out of your pocket. This is why I opened up my personal credit repair business. You know what I mean? That part. So $99 a month is pretty much what it is. But you guys have to be doing your due diligence and staying on top of what's going on with your personal credit. I'm not the one to pay and you just let it go. No, I'm not that person. I'm the one to pay and you book Zooms with me and we dissect your credit, okay? Because literally I want to know what is the issue? What is the reason why we do not have the personal credit score we need or the credit report we need? A lot of the information that's reported on you guys' personal credit reports is inaccurate. Okay? It's wrong. It's not supposed to be there. So I know we've been disputing. I know you've been spending a lot of money on personal credit repair. You probably been did credit repair a long time ago, probably already gained credit cards, and now you back in credit card debt. Okay, that's okay. Let's apply for a consolidation loan. Let's find out the best strategy and the best way to repair your credit report so you can get $100,000 loan limits and $20,000 credit card limits on the business side of things. Okay, my intentions with credit repair this go around is for you guys, for my entrepreneurs, is so that way we don't have to use our personal funding anymore. You guys, I don't want you to use your personal funding anymore from this point on. After I repair your credit and get it to where it needs to be, we're done with personal credit reports. Okay, we're done with personal credit cards and all of that stuff because the business funding is so much better and way more limits and has way more reach and has way more opportunities and possibilities versus the personal funding. So the only reason why you need to just sacrifice the time and sacrifice a little bit of money, okay, just $99 a month for credit repair with me, is so that way you can be in position to get this stuff. This shit kind of feels like, and it has to feel like this to y'all, especially if you don't have good personal credit. This has to really feel like some type of way for you to see everybody, to scroll on Facebook, to be on all these social platforms, and to see your friends and all of these people you went to high school with and that own these businesses and these people that you follow that's getting $80,000 business credit cards, $100,000 business loans, $60,000 auto loans for their Toro business and all kinds of stuff, getting three semi trucks at a time. I know it makes you guys feel some type of way. I know it makes you feel some type. I know it's burning inside. Like, dang, why can't I have that? And it makes you feel like all of the kids over there in Avid or they're in like a special program, and your your report card doesn't look good enough for you to go to the luncheon. That's what's going on for real. This shit is the credit is just like a big ass you know high school report card or something like that. And in order for you to go to the ball or to the prom or to whatever or to the gala, All right. In order for you to go to the other side and to be with the other percenters, you got to have good credit. And I cannot stress that enough, you guys. It literally starts there. I was up at 3 o'clock this morning, 3 a.m. Eastern time. And when I was up, I literally watched hours and hours this morning, all the way up until about an hour ago. Okay. Before I came out here to jog, I literally watched videos from that and webinars and courses. And I'm like, listen, I already know this stuff personally for me. I've already done it. I've already been through it. I've had good credit. I've messed up my credit. I've had a lot of credit cards of $10,000 or more. I've also maxed out those credit cards as well. I've also did consolidated loan. I've also had student loans. I have already been in your position. That's why I can sit up here and tell you it's 360. It comes right back around. You still have to have good personal credit. And the way you get there, the quickest way to repair your credit, even if you don't want to sacrifice the $99 a month with me, right? The quickest way in order for you to repair your credit is to do a pay for delete. And nobody, and you probably heard of that, or you probably seen it so many times, but never really comprehended it. Well, let me tell you right now, if you have collections, if you have an old light bill, an old Sprint, T-Mobile, Comcast, a student loan of less than $1,000. Come on, y'all. And you spent $2,000, $3,000 on your own personal credit repair, and that shit still reporting. Come on. Don't you spend another dollar on credit repair. At this point, now it's time for you to go ahead and pay for delete. Send a letter, a personalized letter to each of the companies that's reporting on your credit report, and tell them, hey, I will pay this. I will pay this in full, because you have to pay in full. There is no paying portion. There's no paying 60%, 40% in order to get this stuff removed. No, you got to pay the whole thing. You got to take accountability. You got to take accountability for this stuff. And it's really interesting how you guys want to be entrepreneurs and you want to be a business owner, but you also don't want to take accountability for that medical collection that happened when you had your baby, like, 4 years ago. That was 4 years ago. You that came across income tax 4 different times. You understand what I'm saying? Use the money that you have wisely. In 2023, if you don't have good personal credit, you better set up a special account and have your automatic withdrawal from your checks or whatever to literally go into your investment in your personal credit repair. And I'm not talking about putting that into an account that automatically withdraws your personal credit repair with whoever your credit repair agent. No, 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 no. Because since you didn't already pay $2,000, $3,000 last year, you didn't already pay $1,500 2 years ago. You didn't already pay $700, $750, $99, a down payment here. You done already paid all of that. You done already paid all of that. Matter of fact, some of y'all have paid so much in credit report and credit repair, so much in credit repair that it outweighs your actual debt. Come on, y'all. Like, no. In 2023, we're gonna make better financial decisions. And this is gonna be the first step. And that's why we're pretty much gonna be ending this year off talking about, your personal credit, talking about building your business, talking about marketing, talking about literally setting your business up and setting yourself up for success. That's what these videos are gonna be about for these next couple of days, the ending of 2022. Because I truly want you guys to start your year off very strong, whether that's personally or that's in business. Okay. Listen, if you have spent more than $1,000, if you have spent more than your debt, that's reported in your credit report, don't spend not a dollar. You better not spend not one. You better not spend not one more dollar. You better not spend not one more dollar on credit repair. And I'm a credit repair especially expert. Okay? You better not spend not one more dollar on that. You better save your money and do the snowball effect that I talk about on my earlier years videos. I've been a YouTuber for 2 years. I talked about a snowball effect 2 years ago. And you guys know the snowball effect. Pay that small amount first and then gradually go up to the big one. And guess what? The reason why, especially if you're working right now, if you're generating income, you got a check coming in every 2 weeks, you are going to it's that time right now for you. It's that time right now for you to look at your budget. It's that time right now for you to look at your income. And it's also that time right now to see where you can actually sacrifice a couple dollars a month or a couple dollars out of your paychecks or a couple of dollars every week when you get paid from your business What can you afford to start paying your debts back? Because I promise you guys that pay for deletion is going to be the quickest way to repair your personal credit. Send a simple email, letter, or print it out. I don't care what you got to do. Put your name on that thing, how much the debt was, and say, hey, Capital One, hey, Comcast, to whom it may concern Sprint LLC over there. You know what I mean? To whom it may concern at you know what I mean, Baycare Health Systems, okay, Event Healthcare Centers, United Health Group, whoever charge you for medical collections, to whom it may concern. I, Shelby Clark, or I, John Doe, Jane Doe, I am willing to pay X amount of dollars, 5,000, 2,000, 3,000, 500, $25. Some of y'all got $25. Oh, Lord have mercy. Come on, God. I will pay the entire balance off. I will pay the entire balance off in exchange of a good or in goodwill of you or in favor of you agreeing to delete the entire account off of my credit report, to delete the entire data information off of my credit report. That is the quickest way to repair your credit. But it takes money to do that. But you was finna pay me a $99. You was finna pay Chrissy a $2,000. You was about to pay old boy who drive a Lambo because he look good. You about to pay him by $500, $1,000, 2,000, 3,000. You was already about to pay that. Is what I'm saying. Stack your bread or do the snowball effect. Either way, make progress. Stop playing with yourself. Either way, make progress. That's where I'm at with it. Let me tell you something. I got so pissed off with myself one time because I had before I got into credit repair, because I ended up having to learn on my own journey, right? And I started credit repair before credit repair became very big, right? I started around the same time with everybody, right? And I paid this guy $2,000 to repair my credit, right? I only had one medical collection that was $536 reporting. No eviction, no none of that stuff. And I think I had a voluntary repossession on there, right? The voluntary repossession was like $16,000, right? So I paid him $2,000 to remove this stuff. This man didn't do nothing. When I learned how to do my own credit, when I learned about pay for deletions, when I learned how to do all of that stuff on my own, I got that stuff off of my credit report myself. Mind you, some of it did come back after the first go round. I'm not even gonna lie, but I ended up learning as I went, and that was years ago. Excuse me. So had I just, and I only had that, had I just paid the $500 to delete it off, that would have been quicker. And had I took the, and then I would have saved my money. Then I would have took the time out to actually, oh, okay, so if I could do that, then let me dive deeper. Let me figure it out. That's when 609 was lit. You know what I mean? That's when you could literally Google a 609 credit report letter at that time, and it was working back then. So either way, I would have dove deeper into it, and I could have saved my $2,000, and I didn't have that money to spend. Long story short, you guys, use the funny, and it's about to be. The Lord just told me it's about to be income tax time. So literally, you guys, the time and the abundance you about to come into, you want it so bad, but it takes work. You want it so bad, you want your business to flourish, you want to start that business, you want to do something. I'm telling you, I'm telling you, it's gonna work. If you stick with me, it's gonna work. If you listen to me, it's gonna work. If you join my Facebook groups, if you join me and all of the new things I have come into play, it's going to work. I'm telling you, because I have done the trial and error for you guys. I'm so serious. And I was one of the ones, I was a wallflower. I was one of the ones that went to the networking events on my phone, thought I was too cute to talk. That was me. Okay. Face full of makeup, got on Dior, got on this. Y'all know how, got on this, that. I'm from Miami, so I gotta have on some type of drip. And because of that, I got on the wig. But I'm over here on my phone thinking I'm too cute, too this, too that, to listen or to network with other people. I used to be that person. I broke out of that. I used to be the girl that used to talk down on my friends and family because I felt that they didn't have the same financial goal or vision I had, that they were less than. I was that girl too. I was also the girl that sat down and scrolled through. I was recently the girl that scrolled through Instagram, right? And scrolled through LinkedIn and scrolled through Facebook and got jealous of my peers. I was that girl. No more. I've broken out of all of these things. I was the girl with bad credit. I was the girl with the crazy ex-boyfriend. I was the girl with the crazy ex-boyfriend partner. You feel me? Who wanted to take all of my stuff? I was the girl who has all of this clout and stuff that you know what I mean? I was that girl, man. I was that girl, and I'm telling you, that's why I could be so relatable to y'all. Because out of all of that stuff, all of the fashion, all of the clout, all of the parties, all of the hanging with celebrities, out of all of that stuff, that shit still don't matter when my business ain't doing what it's supposed to do. It still don't matter when I'm not doing what God want me to do. And that's where I'm at with it. So, time for us to put the phones up, lock in on the dream, stay focused up, and start somewhere. And starting is where personal finance. Starting somewhere is taking a look at yourself and saying, all right, this year I did this. I take accountability for this. But this new year, I'm not going to do that. Okay. So I've been on this live long enough. I love you guys so much for staying on this live. We've talked about how to get business credit card funding. Remember, there's two routes you could take. Okay, you could take a long route, which is doing the net terms. All right, which will take you 6 months. Or if you have good personal credit, then you can go ahead and use your personal credit and get those high limit business credit cards. Okay, and make sure on your personal credit you have a credit score of 680 or more. Sometimes you can have 620 or more. Okay, but not with high limit credit cards. Um, so make sure you have a personal credit score of 680 or more, zero delinquencies reporting. That includes more than two inquiries for the year. And then also make sure you have a personal credit card of $5,000 or more reporting because it's contradicting if you're asking for a business credit card of $20,000 or more, but you've never ever been able to show the bank how you handle $5,000 or more. Okay. So it's contradicting. So when you're taking that PG route, just make sure your personal credit is where it needs to be. Um, so I love you guys. Make sure you share this video because I'm pretty sure I dropped some really good gems. You know, I'm outside. I'm about to finish up my run. You guys, if you really want to take advantage of my $99 credit repair, which I feel is very affordable right now, this is not something where you're just going to sign up for a subscription and you know you pay and it's a one and done. No, I'm very hands on with what I do. I'm very personable with what I do. So if you truly, truly, truly are freaking tired of your credit looking like this, and if you are truly ready to like take off with your business and get some of this funding that you seeing all these people on social media is getting, come on, because I'm the person, I'm the step one, okay? I'm the step one, and I'm going to clean everything, make sure everything's good. I am the format, okay? I'm the foundation. And then I will go ahead and push you and refer you to the people that you need to connect with, to the $1 million industry people, because I will plug you and connect you with the people that you need to be with, okay? For your particular industry, especially once I get you the guaranteed funding, okay? So, you guys are definitely interested in doing some credit repair, just learning, picking my brain, want some business strategies, right? Text hashtag credit, okay, to 305-686-0781 or hashtag business, okay, if you want to have a business consultation with me to 305-686-0714. And in the description, there is a link that you can tap on. That is my booking link, okay, through Calendly. So you can always book a consultation with me. And you get this, okay? You get this coaching, right? You guys have seen my client results on my other social media pages, which I'm actually going to get very organized and put everything all in one place so you can see. But this is pretty much how it feels when we're doing coaching. I'm 100% transparent with you. And it's like having a credit cousin or a business cousin, just a second opinion. And as entrepreneurs, I really truly believe that we do need a second opinion or somebody that has been in business at least 5 years or more, right? That can help us out with our financial journey. Okay. So I love you guys. Go in peace. It's Monday. Okay. So make some money. All right. This is the first week, or this is the week of Christmas. So if I don't see you guys anymore this week, happy holidays and Merry Christmas. Um, my schedule is open. All right. So make sure you book this week up. All right. I love you guys. Go in peace. Share this video. Like and subscribe. Peace.